Alright, this is my first video progress on a couple of planes. Had this Tamiya stealth fighter in my stash for over 10 years and the Spitfire in here for probably a few years. Been making some pretty good progress on models this year, so gonna do some color modulation on the stealth to make that black look not so boring. And I have never painted a model this way before. I label all of the colors and I'm going to paint it on the sprue and then touch it up later. So we'll see how that goes. So far the Tamiya Spitfire is awesome. Everything goes together so perfect, it's almost disgusting. They made this seam in the back here separate, this piece separate for molding, and only on camera actually have I ever seen that little gap, but to the naked eye it looks like it's all one piece, as you can see. Well, from the back it's been glued, so Tamiya Spitfire is pretty awesome. And I think this kit's 10 years old now, so, and the detail, if you can see it, is insane. Okay, so here we are on the stealth, and I've already started the color modulation, which is something the tank guys have been using for quite a while. And I'm trying to get the panels to pop on this stealth. Anybody who hasn't done it before, the stealth is perfect because of all the sharp lines. So you mask it off on the sharp line. You got to kind of pick where you want the highlights. So highlight, highlight. You're trying to make it look like that panel is sharper than it is. You're the forced light perspective on it. Okay, so the only reason I masked this area is so that I don't get overspray into the next panel. The highlight panel is this high panel here that I airbrushed already. You can barely see it. When you pull the tape off, you're going to see it. I'm going to use paper for these very minor, very minor spots. And I'm just using German gray. And I'm probably going to highlight the panel line as well, just because this plane has a lot of black. I've seen a lot of guys paint this plane all black. Boring, boring, boring. There's a lot of really good pictures of the stealth all painted up, or an actual stealth, and they are dirty, dirty planes. This is going to be a heck of a deal. So it is a highlighted panel. It's artistic license, and this is more of an experiment. I've paced myself to have a few fun models instead of the striving towards doing a insanely high detailed, you know, deal. That way it's supposed to be still fun. And you can see the highlighted panel. And I'm going to save this tape. I'm going to mask that off. And I'll probably edit this out, but that's fine. It's hard to tell. So much black. Mask that off. That off. As you can see, I'm being super precise. Not. after it's all said and done, there's all the other washes and stuff I'm going to want to put on this thing. It's really not going to make that much difference. And if you didn't like using the piece of paper or a business card or whatever, it's easy, you could just tape it on the panel line. So that's that. Finish off this one. And typically you want, I don't even know if you can see it in here. This panel is highlighted to this edge. So the next panel is going to be highlighted to that edge, and so forth. So just kind of working my way there, and then that edge, and then I'm going to still kind of fade everything in there, and then when I'm all done, I'm going to kind of balance it out a little. And I found pictures of the original plane. It's almost got all these like wrinkles in it. So I'm not sure if this is actually going to show up on camera. It's super subtle. That'll help. Blend it all in. If you think it's too much, just gonna blend it out a little. I got a really thin mixture of German gray. Alright, here we go. Here's the Stealth. I finished all the color modulation, painting, and clear coated it. The clear coat really does take down the fading out quite a bit. And I went ahead and did some light gray washing, put some decals on it. Tamiya decals I'm not really happy with because they do silver a lot. But this is the basic setup I'm going to do. I'll have the canopy open. Got a little bomb loader I got from Verlinden. And I have no idea. I don't remember where I got this stuff from. But I had a tint that I had put on this years ago. And it looks awesome. I know they sell a canopy like this now, but you know, I'll mask off the inside and paint it white, I believe is the color. Very cool, right? Here, let's move this stuff over. Got it set up next to the f-22 that I finished a couple months ago.
You finished a couple months ago?
Yeah, it's been a couple months already.
I thought you weren't finished with it yet.
Whoa, no, it's done.
You never told me.
There's the bottom. Put a bomb in there. Got a couple wheels to finish.
Like that one.
Unmask it. Yep. Thanks. Point that out. Had these little railings here, out here. Had to finish clear coating them. Scratch built. That was fun. There's a whole lot of little different train sets, or plastistruck that they sell for train dioramas I pieced together, so I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Build the base, all the lines. Start of a Stealth collection. I'll have to get an F-23.
How is that red?
Or YF-23 and a F-35.
Look, it's pink. That part is pink.
It's red, my dear.
Aw, it looks pink.
It's pretty cool. Okay. What do you think? Cool? Alrighty. Here we go. Last update on the Stealth. This is the number 2 child, Celise. Say hi.
Hi.
Don't drop my model. Okay. So I got everything clear coated. I got all the decals on. I noticed on a lot of Stealths, the underneath is really all hydraulic fluided up. So I used some clear gloss. I just used Future. And I like how that turned out. Got the wheels on it. Everything done there. Pulled the masks. Everything looked good. Alright, kiddo. We'll go ahead and put it on the table over here. And we'll take some video of it. There you go. Perfect. No. Got the canopy on it. Canopy looks very cool. Again, I wish I remember where I got that stuff. This one broke off. Awesome. I'll glue it back on once I get a case for it. I may put the little red covers on them that are on them before they fly. And I did paint up the exhaust. Really happy that they came out. About 4 or 5 different colors: silver, gunmetal, gold. I used some Tamiya red clear because I did notice a lot of the f-117s have a lot of red inside of there, so super happy with that. See a little bit of streaking here and there just with the Future. Oh, and I painted the silver a little. Doohickey majiggers. That's my official word. Love everything about it. Super happy the way it came out, with the exception of these horribly silvering decals. And painted up the bombs. Just finished clear coating them, flat coating them, and bomb loader all ready to go, which is on a horrible light so you can't see any of it. Tried to paint some hand painting, some names and stuff on there. It's pretty tough. And I was working on the Tamiya Spitfire cockpit, 132 scale. And I just clear coated that as well. Whoa. And this thing is truly a work of art. The seatbelts do suck though, along with the focus. So that's that. What do you think, kid? Come out good?
Yeah.
The canopy is a different color in every light. So this is my plan for the diorama base off of this picture. I think it'll look really cool. Finish painting the guy. Not sure what that is. Piece of fuzz.